Hello, welcome. I got a request about one of the layouts that I had created. The name is Together, and it uses the Cut Shop's Bullseye cut file as a way to create a background. I used the edit points function on the Silhouette Cameo software to create the background. And somebody had requested that I show you how to do it. It is a little bit complicated, so I try to find a way to simplify it. It's still a little bit of work, but let's hope you can work it. So to start with, I opened the file and I just selected the top 3 rows of the CAD file. So I'm gonna trace the top 3 rows, which is all I use for my background. And okay, so I'm gonna just get rid of the background here and just delete it because we don't need it. And then I size this to be around 11, less than 11, around 10 and a half or so, and then wider. Okay, the first thing I did once I had the size, I went on, highlighted it, and released the compound path, and then I had little pieces. Now, I've been working on another page to show you more or less what it looks like. So let me just zoom out to show you how I've worked on it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let me zoom in. Again, sorry. Okay, so to create the cut here, I'm gonna go on the left hand side of the Silhouette software, and I'm gonna choose the cutting tool, and I'm gonna choose to cut in a curve. So I'm gonna try to keep this little line here, the one that's creating the arch. I'm not gonna cut that, but I'm gonna cut the lines that are coming out of it. So trying to keep as close as I can to the line. So I'm just picking the points, and the computer by itself, the software is gonna be creating the arch. So just click on the closest to the line without going over. There you go. It is a little bit time consuming, but this way the computer and the machine do a lot of the work. Otherwise, you're gonna be trimming a lot of paper after. And yeah, this works. Let's see. Okay, so here, there we go. So once I have that done, I can go ahead and start deleting the pieces that I don't need. So I'm gonna see if this works. Delete. We're gonna delete it here. Then just click delete, and then you see how the pieces are just delete all these lines. All you want to have left over are these lines that form the arch. So I'm just gonna move them to the side, which is easier. Remember, anything that's in the mat is anything that the Silhouette's gonna cut. Okay. So now I had already cut this line here too, so you get same thing. Just to be safe that they don't show up in my cut, I'm just gonna highlight this and delete them. Let me zoom out so you can see what it looks like right now. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back in to show you how I soften the lines of this. Let me zoom it even more. Okay, so let's try one point. So now I clicked on this, right click on each one of the cuts, and then I chose edit points, and you're gonna see these little points here. So you're gonna pick the red dot, there we go, and you're gonna move it to the rhomboid. And then you're gonna pick the next little red dot, there we go, and then just move it to join to the next part. Same thing, the next line, same thing, edit points, get the little red dot, and so on. And then if the arch is not forming, you just gotta click on the little square here, and then just slowly form an arch. You just can go to make curve, and then the machine knows. Okay, same thing, and just keep going at it. Let me just see. Edit point, sorry. Pick up the line, there we go. Pick up the dot and join it. And pick up the other line and join it. And just keep going at it until you complete the circle, or the arch, sorry. And then, hold on, there we go. There we go. So this is pretty much what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna zoom out. Don't get rid of this little rhomboid part here, because that's gonna help you complete the arch of the cut. You still might have to trim a little bit around some of the edges, just because it's not, I cannot play too. You could get some little corners and stuff like that, but not too much. Just small trimming, small trimming. So what I did after that is I just highlighted the entire image, went and created, I converted it into a path. Then I went and highlighted the entire path, and then I made it a compound path. There we go. So now, oh, wait, I highlight everything so it's, so make a compound path. So now everything is one single cut file. So once I have that, I sized it back to, there we go, to around 5, because I'm gonna flip it, and then I copy it, and then we're gonna paste it. Then this one here, I'm gonna go and flip it vertically. So there we go. Then I'm going to try, there we go, put them together, such. Okay, now making sure that the edges overlap a little bit, I highlight the two of them, and I press weld. Okay, let's see. All the pieces together, and I'm gonna weld it and make a compound path. So there we go. And then I'm just going to show you how I went about it. I rotated the cut. Sorry, rotate the cut. Let's center it. Let me just center the page so you can see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna rotate the cut till I'm satisfied with it. And then I just shrink it a bit, and there you go. That's how I created the background for my page. Now when I send this to cut, the only difference, because it's like such an intricate pattern, I cut it on cardstock. So the only thing that I did is I kept it on, I moved my blade to 4. So I just changed the setting to 4, and I reduced my speed to 3. So I'm gonna put it here. Reduce my speed to 3, and I change my blade to 4. Now, if you are using, and this is just for plain cardstock and pattern paper, but if you're using like papers for example, from Pink Fresh or anything as thick as that, or even the Basil's cardstock, you might want to move to 5 on your blade, just because it's thicker, and it won't give you trouble. Let me know if this helps, and if you have any other questions, just don't forget to contact me. Okay, take care.